Okay, Bass Guy here. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the official review on the OSD Black 11.3 channel Atmos system. And yeah, you heard me right, 11.3, 11 speakers and 3 subwoofers. OSD Black, or OSD Audio as you guys know it, have been so gracious enough to send out this package for me to review for you guys. So if you missed the first part of the video, I've already done the unboxing and went through all the features and specs of these speakers. So if you missed that, go back and check that. If you missed that because you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that button before the end of the video. So today I'm going to give you my overall assessment on this speaker package. I have been listening to this for probably close to a month now. It has replaced my entire system down to the subs as well. I've been running this for almost a month now, if not a month already, and I have a lot to say about it. And so I put it into one cohesive package for you guys to watch today, and I hope you guys enjoy. First, what I'm going to do, I made a little small clip of a movie demo so you guys can, for what it's worth, hear these speakers, and then I'll show you, or I'll tell you what I think about it based off of what we saw on the screen. So I've listened to music on this, I've watched general television, YouTube videos, and I've watched several different movies on this system so I can find its strengths and its weaknesses today. And so I'm going to tell you about that right after this clip.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I see it. That's Kaneda's bike from Akira. So licensed skin over standard frame.
No, not the bike. Forget the bike. The girl. I think it's Artemis.
You know what it is? The sensor fixer?
I've seen all her walkthroughs, her Twitch streams. It's her. It's definitely her.
Alright, so that was Ready Player One that we were watching, and I like to use that movie for demos because it's very dynamic, has a lot of bass, has a lot of talking out of that center channel, and really gets all the surround sound speakers active. And again, this is an 11 channel system, so it's going to take up your front stage, your surrounds, and your Dolby Atmos. So you're able to have a full Atmos system with this speaker package and 3 subs. So let's get right into the 3 subs part. Having 3 subs in this room has been an incredible experience. I've never had 3 subs at once fired up ever in my career so far. So these are 10-inch subs, about 200 watts. So they're not a very powerful sub, but when you put 3 subs in a room, what you do, you may imagine you think it's a whole bunch of bass, a whole bunch of output. And while that may be true to a certain extent, what it really does is add evenness of bass around the entire room. So I was able to kind of walk around most of the room and the bass stayed consistent, which is why you want dual subs or more. it keeps the bass consistent. So if you change positions, if you have multiple seats, if you have multiple people in the room, you're able to cover most, if not all, of the room with pure clarity and solid bass. And this package has that. Now you can buy each of these speakers individually. You can just buy a sub or just buy a few satellites, but this speaker pack was made to be together. And so these subs in general, they do very well. They don't play very deep. Now they're only 10 inches and they're 200 watts, so they don't play very deep, but they do the job very well that they're supposed to. Now, I wouldn't recommend buying this system for music whatsoever. It's just not made for that. You're not getting this package if you're looking for music. You're looking for movie performance. And these subs do very well. They play pretty loud for what they are. They dig pretty deep for what it is. Now, they're not gonna reach the 25 hertz, 20 hertz range, but they'll give you a solid 30 hertz on up. And it's very convincing. I had one in the front room on the left side, one on the front right corner, and then I had one near my seat. And it really helped me have a cohesive and strong bass presence in here no matter what I was watching. And so it sounds pretty good. Now, at times, it can sound a little bit muddy, a little bit thick, and maybe even unpleasing at times. But again, this package is $699, 3 subwoofers. You're gonna have some weaknesses in a system like that. So as long as you keep your expectations correct, this is a solid performer for $699. I can't believe you can buy something like this for $699. So overall, the bass performance was really good. I have no complaints for the price tag. It did what I expected and maybe just a little bit more. And it's very nice. It's easy to use, easy to set up. I had no problems. So moving to the satellites, you get 11 speakers. Again, this is supposed to be a full Dolby Atmos package. People who want to get into Dolby Atmos and people who want to keep the size small, this is the package to go for. Now these satellites are interesting because it's just one driver. There's no tweeter built into these drivers. So it's one full range driver. And when I say full range, I don't mean that it plays deep, obviously not, but it plays the mid-range bass all the way up to the higher frequencies all in one speaker. And so these speakers probably is the weaker point of the system. And what I mean by that, these speakers do very well. They can play loud. They handle power surprisingly. These are rated at 15 watts, just 15 watts. And I have them plugged to my Monoprice Monolith 7. That's 200 watts at 8 ohms. So these were seeing way more than 15 watts at all times. And they took it. I had no problems, no issues. There was no sounds of distortion, nothing like that. But here's my nitpick. Because these are a full range speaker and there's no tweeter, you oftentimes have a muffled sound. You don't have the high-end shimmer and the upper register that you tend to appreciate from a system that has a tweeter in. And so at times, not often, but at times with the right movie, you can get a pretty lackadaisical sound. But again, $699, I'm not complaining at all. I do like a traditional tweeter in my speakers, but it is what it is, to be honest with you. But at times, it can sound a little bit muffled and a little bit, lack of energy, for lack of a better word. But overall, it sounded pretty good. Now, because there is no tweeter in these speakers, I don't recommend it for music. It just will sound too flat to be enjoyable. But for movies, it sounds pretty good. One weird issue that I found with these speakers is that even though they only need 15 watts to perform, they still are some of the most inefficient speakers that I've ever seen. And why I say that is because, again, I'm powering these speakers with 200 watts on an amplifier, and I had to turn the volume up a lot higher than usual. Usually I listen to my Anthem AVM70 preprocessor about negative 45 decibels is my normal moderate level listening. I have to crank these probably 10 or 15 dB higher, around negative 35, negative 30 to get usable output, which is surprising because, again, they're only 15 watts and I have to turn it up louder than I do my Cantons. It's interesting. Maybe it's just so small, or the drivers, whatever it is, but I have to turn the volume up a lot higher on these speakers, and the speakers that I own right now aren't really efficient either. So I was surprised to see that I had to turn the volume up quite loud to get these to give me enough usable output. So that's something to note. But other than that, they perform very well. The form factor is the key. This is for somebody who does not want to take up space, or who has a wife or a husband that does not want speakers all over the place. This is really nice to have. It's like it's almost a plug and play kit. You have a satellite here with mounts that come with the speaker, made to mount and hide away against the wall or on your ceiling or whatever. So it's a small package that performs way above its price point. I'll emphasize that again. You're getting a package that's well above its price point. 3 subs and 11 speakers for $699. I dare say there may not be a package that gives you more for your money. Dare I say that. It sounds really good for $699. Now, of course, I'm being nitpicky because I am almost an audiophile. I'm starting to go to that side of things. So I'm picky about how things sound, but you have to keep your expectations correct versus the price point versus the size. You have to be fair. So to be fair, these sound really good for $699. I don't think there's anybody out there who won't appreciate these speakers. So if you haven't heard of these before, or you have and you're on the fence, I need you to go out there and just buy them. They're incredible. Having 3 subs is a steal all in its own. And then you have 11 speakers for Dolby Atmos. That's incredible. Pair that with like a Yamaha 2022, 2021 receiver. You got an Atmos package for pretty close to $1,000, or maybe right under that. You have an Atmos package ready to go. So this is a really nice product here. Thank you so much to OSD Black, OSD Audio for sending this out for review. Hopefully they'll let me do a giveaway with this, because I have some plans on a giveaway. Hopefully they let me do that with these. I'll have to talk to them and see if I can do that. But other than that, guys, that's gonna be it for this review. Again, last little tidbit, really good system. I enjoyed having the experience. I enjoyed having the 3 subwoofers, because that's brought me some ideas too. And I think that's a really cool product for not a lot of money. So guys, leave me a comment down below. What is your favorite small compact system? Is it the Mirage little cubes? Is it the Bose, the new Bose system? Have you heard of this system? The Klipsch home theater pack? What is your go-to small home theater? What would you recommend to somebody? Leave me that suggestion down below in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are not already. We will see you in the next video. K-Pace Guy out. Peace.